Today I'm going to be going over why you need to start making money online now. It's 2025 and there are countless ways to make money online, whether it's dropshipping, affiliate marketing, or YouTube, just to name a few. But of course, just like everything nowadays, it seems like everything online in terms of making money is pretty saturated. It's easy to see how saturated pretty much everything is with making money online, to how many big content creators there already are out there, and it just makes it easy to think, what's the point of even trying? As someone who's said that and has had that mindset, and honestly still kind of does sometimes, I can tell you that the longer you think that and the longer that you wait just because you think that there's no point in trying or it's never going to work, that's one more day that's going to get even more saturated online with new people getting into countless types of niches to make money online, and honestly, some of them who are probably going to make out pretty well. Obviously, we can't just jump on there and expect to be rich overnight or even in the pretty short term. There's a lot of skills that need to be learned, and sometimes the best way to learn those skills is just through trial and error. One way that I've made money online is through print on demand. I used Redbubble, which is a company where you could put your design onto their items, and then if somebody buys it, you get a portion for putting your design on there. You don't have to have your own inventory or anything like that. You just get a commission for every sale that's made because your design is on the product. And over the couple years that I've done this, I made a little over $100, which really is nothing to write home about. But the real thing I think I gained is learning valuable skills on how to actually make money online. And even in the lawn care business that I have. Going back to Redbubble, I used Canva to make the designs, and just making the designs itself taught me a lot on how to use something like Canva, and even certain things within graphic design. And graphic design is something that can help with the YouTube thumbnails that I have on this channel. It can help with the marketing that I have online for my lawn care business, and even another adventure that I might start. Just having that skill of graphic design and how to make something look good with what you're trying to do is just a huge skill to have. Another thing I learned with this Redbubble adventure I had was marketing on social media. So I made an Instagram page based on the niche that I was in on Redbubble with the designs I was making, and every so often I would post the designs I would make. But the big thing I did was I made it a meme page, and I would be able to get people that are into those kinds of memes in that niche to follow, and then if they see a product in the niche that they like with the page that they like, it made for a good conversion rate for me. That's how I think I got a decent amount of my sales on Redbubble. And with the niche that I picked, I had to do product research. I had to do research on what kind of things sell in that niche, what do people like in that niche, and it even taught me how to, research what these products are selling for and how to price things, which again helped me in lawn care, learning how to price things and things like that. Just having these different experiences in other areas gave me so much value in other areas of my life. Just like about everything, I like to liken it to sports. For an example, my main sport was baseball, but playing basketball growing up really helped with my footwork and things like that, and that's needed on the baseball field too. So just kind of like the same way you would play other sports and they would help cross over into any other sport that you play, the same thing goes for these skills that you learn. Even though you're doing it specifically for, say, Redbubble at some point, the skills that you learn are going to be able to carry over for whatever money-making adventure you want to have online. And of course, with everything being saturated, another reason that a lot of people don't try this out is just because of fear. This was a huge one for me, and I just know that I had the thought process of like, if I go online and try to make money and it just doesn't work, then I just wasted my time. But once I finally got started and did that, I didn't even make much money for the time that I put into these things, and not only did I enjoy doing them and realize it wasn't a big waste of time, but the skills that I learned are very valuable, and as I said, certainly not a waste of time. Going back to skills that I learned, another thing on Redbubble that you would do is you would make a product description. So you would write, is it a t-shirt, is it a mug, what's the niche that it's in, and then you would even put relatable tags and hashtags. And that's something that I'm finding myself doing on this YouTube page, and I really think that doing that on Redbubble gave me a head start. I didn't really have to do a whole lot of research onto what works and what doesn't, but instead just doing that a couple years ago for Redbubble really helped me with my YouTube descriptions and the hashtags that I use and that kind of thing, for what might make it the most engaging and hopefully hit the algorithm. I'll also say that even though I'm 25, which is relatively young, and I'm getting going with this making money online, whether it's Redbubble or YouTube or anything else that I want to try, I definitely still regret not starting sooner. Just simply seeing numbers and growth and things like that, it's just so rewarding and so exciting, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for this channel. But knowing that I had this idea for months now, if not years, it could definitely hurt a little bit knowing, where the channel could be versus where it is now. Definitely don't want to let that ruin anything. If anything, I could use that for motivation to try to make up for some lost time. But yeah, guys, if you're on the fence about some adventure online that can make you money, whether it's drop shipping, YouTube, or even some online business like marketing or social media, don't let fear hold you back. It's so easy to just get home from your day job, and then at your day job wanting to come home and work on this all day. But then Netflix is there, video games are there, all these things to distract you from what you truly want are so easy to get to, and it's a lot easier to turn on a show and not be in fear than to actually get started. And that's something that I had to learn the hard way, and hopefully you guys don't have to. So my encouragement to you, if it's a YouTube page, if it's wanting to sell on Etsy, just make an account. Take one small step and make an account. And then from there, you can learn what kind of videos you want to make or anything like that. Just one small step is so motivating, and seeing any kind of result, if you're anything like me, is just really rewarding, and it's definitely enough for me to want to keep going with this. But yeah, guys, if you've made money online before, let me know in the comments. How did you do it? And if you plan on trying to make money online, how are you going to do it? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to start a YouTube page? Yeah, let me know. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this or found it valuable, hit that subscribe button and stick around, and I'll love to see you next time.